Thanks for joining us. Tonight, people are dealing with the loss of loved ones. Some are coping with serious injuries, and we're hearing stories of courage as concertgoers saved one another when gunfire erupted at a country music festival in Las Vegas.
The FBI says that the suspect in the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history did not have any connection to international terror groups. Police say 64-year-old Stephen Paddock opened fire from his hotel room onto the crowd below. And new tonight, we're learning that Paddock fired at officers through the door of his room before a SWAT team broke in and found the shooter dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Authorities say at least 59 people were killed in last night's shooting. More than 500 people were injured in the attack on the Las Vegas Strip. Of those people, one Minnesotan was shot in the back and critically injured. And a brother of a Twin Cities teacher was killed. President Donald Trump called the mass shooting an act of pure evil, but shied away from calling it terrorism.
And though we feel such great anger at the senseless murder of our fellow citizens, it is our love that defines us today.
We have team coverage tonight of the massacre in Las Vegas. Jeff Wagner spoke to the Minnesotans who were affected by this national tragedy. But we start with John Lauritsen, who has the latest on what happened. John?
Amelia, police still don't know what motivated suspect Stephen Paddock to assemble an arsenal of guns in his hotel room and then open fire on a music festival. The fact that he had no prior criminal history adds to the question of why.
We have an active shooter. We have an active shooter inside the warehouse.
As gunfire rained down on a crowd of thousands, people took cover, some still not believing they were a target, even as country music star Jason Aldean ran off stage. But as victims started to fall, chaos and reality set in.
Everybody was just running, just straight up, and you could see people getting shot and people falling.
Every time he had stopped, he was reloading. We had gotten up and started making our way towards the fence, and then he started shooting again, and we'd hit the ground. And I must have heard him do it at least 15 times.
Police say 64-year-old Stephen Paddock had been at Mandalay Bay since September 28th. He busted out windows in his room on the 32nd floor before shooting into a crowd of 22,000 from a distance of 4 football fields. Smoke from the gunfire set off smoke detectors and led a SWAT team to his room. When they arrived, they found Paddock dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
I don't know how it could have been prevented if we didn't have any prior knowledge to this individual.
Police say they checked federal, state, and local databases, but Paddock's name never came up. The FBI says there's no evidence he was involved with a terror group.
No religious affiliation, no political affiliation, no, he just hung out.
And no history of mental illness?
Not a bit.
Eric Paddock says his brother had moved from Florida to a retirement community in Mesquite, Nevada. He was living with a woman who was in the Philippines during the shooting, and police say she is not a suspect. Eric says his brother was a retired accountant and investor who was a multimillionaire, and he enjoyed playing high-stakes poker.
He was my brother. He was a guy. He gambled. He was nice to my kids. I hope someone figures out, because we'd like to know.
Police found 23 weapons inside Paddock's room and another 19 at his home with thousands of rounds of ammunition. Investigators believe he could have been planning this for years. Paddock's father was once on the FBI's most wanted list for bank robbery, though again, Stephen Paddock had no prior criminal history, Amelia.
All right, John, thank you.